The entrepreneurial and startup journey is certainly no walk in the park. So what happens when you find yourself asking, is it is it time to move on? I'm sorry you're in this position. But first, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Lindsay T, Lady Engineer, and welcome to my channel. Here I answer the most commonly asked questions on the internet posed by startups, entrepreneurs, founders, all of the like. Make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. So, what if it's time to move on? I'm really sorry you're in this position, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. We all have moments where it feels like it is time to give up. When I work with my clients, some of them I work with them for only 1 hour, and sometimes I work with them for 3 months, and sometimes I work with them for 2 years. No matter what, I tell them that if they are ever thinking about closing shop, I want them to pinky swear promise that they will come talk to me. Why? It's okay if you legitimately want to move on from your startup. That is fine. But I do not want you to move on because you're feeling defeat or fear or, failure. All right? I don't want you to move on if you just feel like there are no options left and there's nothing else that you can do. Why? Because my sweet spot is making sense of a situation and seeing around large boulders, finding other opportunities to get stuff done. So, if this is truly what you're passionate about and you just don't see how to get around it, then I would like you to come talk to me so we can figure out how to get around whatever boulder you're facing. I do not want you to quit and give up out of failure or fear of failure or exasperation, stress, anxiety. If you're ready to move on wholeheartedly, I get it. So now, what if you are just thinking, I don't know how to move around this spot? Well, I could just like proudly say, book a time with me and I will help you move around this spot. But I know that that is not an option for all of you and I want to give you some value. So here is how to think about it. Of the top 20 reasons startups fail, according to CB Insights, loss of passion or lack of passion is somewhere in the top 10, maybe 7 or 8. And when I look at all of the reasons startups fail, all of the reasons can be traced back to something the founder or the team is missing or not understanding about their target customer. So when it comes to lack of passion, it's like, are you so passionate about solving this customer's problem? Or have you forced yourself down a road where you're just trying to make whatever product or current business model you have work? Okay? If you're being stuck in the mud and stubborn and saying, well, I've worked so far on this product and I've worked on this business model and I've put so much into this and it is not working, so now it's time to move on. I would beg you to take a step back and say, is it pride around the thing that you have built? Or is there an opportunity for you to let go of the attachment to the product and the business model and the past decisions and refocus again on why you started this business? In the ideal world, you started this business because you were passionate about a specific customer and a specific problem and wanting to help those customers solve that problem or seize that opportunity. So if you are thinking about quitting and giving up, if it's out of fear, exasperation, or not being able to see what's next, I really encourage you to go back to why you started this business, the customer that you're really trying to serve, what you're trying to help them achieve, and see if like you can iterate and update your product or your approach so that you can just better serve them and get the desired satisfaction out of serving them rather than putting yourself in a place where you feel like you have no options because you're stuck and stubborn about the product that you have so far developed. Okay. The final piece of advice I just want to give you is that I know very intimately what it's like to feel like, oh my God, I don't know where my next paycheck is. I could be making more money working full time. Maybe I should just look for a job, like just look for a job and do that. Maybe that it. Well, when I take a step back and think about it, the time it would take me to just find a job that I enjoyed or liked, if I took that time to go find my next client or refresh the way I'm doing my marketing or engaging with my audience, I'm sure in that same time I would find a client and I would find the momentum to keep my business going. If you are an entrepreneur, you will start multiple businesses in your life. There's no reason to end your business with your tail between your legs because there's always another opportunity for you to pursue as long as you're committed and passionate to the customer that you're serving and the problem you're solving or the opportunity you're creating for them. So I'm Lindsay T. I'm Lady Engineer. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, please like it. It helps me get the message out to more people. All right, see you later.